For two drivers in the 86 series, long-distance travel is just part of their race routine. And Darwin's Rossi Johnston has already faced several flight delays just to make it to the track.
From Darwin to Townsville, 2 flights, a 14-hour journey. We're here ready to race.
Maddie Dunston usually faces a similar travel routine across the season, but this weekend she gets to race in her hometown.
Racing in Townsville this weekend is a lot more chill and relaxed, and I get to just wake up in my bed and drive down the road and, race for the weekend.
The typical pathway into car racing is doing karting, but I came from a pretty left-of-field background, so we raced motocross over on the west coast for a few years. We were fortunate enough to win a few titles over there before chasing my dreams and jumping a race car.
So growing up, Dad had always raced go-karts, and when I was old enough, Dad got me my first one when I turned 7 and tried to go around the track without the engine turned on. And Dad said no, we're turning the engine on, and I was just so scared because it was so loud. But once I got around and put my helmet down, it was, fell in love ever since.
Up in Darwin, I do a lot of civil excavation and directional drilling, so that's sort of my 9 to 5 or 6 to 4 as you will.
So how are you feeling about having the race this weekend in your hometown?
Good, it's very nerve-wracking.
Do you get good energy from having people come to watch you, people that you know?
Yes, makes it a lot better. Not as stressful. We got practice on Friday, qualifying Friday, racing all weekend, and then back to work Tuesday.
In the opening practice, the track's slick surface is proving a handful for the drivers.
You can see it drifting sideways, quite nice, and then again, that quick switchback, using that curve. This is their run now down into the back section of the chicanes, and again, using all the road.
Rossi Johnston, car 333 for TechWorks. Now, this is, inverted commas, his local race. He's from Darwin, so it's as local as it's going to get for him in the Toyota 86 paddock. This weekend would be like Christmas to Madison Dunston. This is her home race. Puts so much effort into her racing career and has to travel so far to every single event, and now finally a chance to attack her own street circuit is just a fabulous opportunity for her and her little family-run team this weekend.
Yeah, I spoke to her yesterday and she was really calm and just really eager to get behind the wheel and have a good, solid result. Just trying to, again, learn and develop and progress, and she wants to hopefully one day get into supercars, and this is a great category to be able to hone your skills.
There's no grip out there at all.
Because I'm going around and just nearly hitting the wall because I can't turn the wheel. I feel like I'm braking too late.
Yeah. So is it a handling issue?
The back seems to just be uncontrollable.
Like it
just in those areas.
You went out of the gate all right, we're in the top 10 and started to creep up top 5. There was still about half a second, so not great. I know there's more in it. And then roundabout where you jumped on the radio, you were complaining about the high-speed corners, saying it's a bit loose. That's when it started to drop off. So what do you reckon? Tyres just started to cook around then?
Yeah, so obviously we went out with high pressures, and that's what would have cooked them. And sort of when I started to get that my driving style, I think once I got it ironed out and sort of sussed the track out, it was too late. A lot of confidence in the car. Like, the car was good, apart from just the tyres falling off. I feel like I was struggling with this. Not really my entry, it was just my turning point. I don't know if it was just me in my head, but it just felt like everyone was sort of gaining like 2 to 3 car lengths on me out of there.
Yeah, there we go.
Would that just be from like too aggressive application to the brake? Because it looks like it goes before I actually get into the, like, look at that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of overlap between braking and steering. Yeah. You're big on the brake, the car does this, and because you're off so quick as well, it just unloads the rear, and then that's why it's starting to, over-rotate and slide into the corner.
Yep.
So maybe for this next one, just try and focus on not hitting the brake as hard, but just loading the front up into the corner.
Yeah.
And then hopefully that'll give the car a little bit more stability in the front, and it doesn't really wash away.
Hughes, Richard, Stewart's given. Rossi, Johnston goes inside the top 5 for a moment. Nice lap from the Territorian. Madison Dunston, the local girl, back in the McDonald's Townsville car. Great to have the local running here this weekend.
All right, pit lane speed. Let's give it a push for the last 3 laps for me. So this one here, let's push it hard.
How's that, mate? Good job.
Cheers, bro. That was good. I thought I butchered it at the start there.
What happened?
I ran off at 6, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, big time as well. Big moment.
What, lock up?
Yeah. Oh, nah, just a bit too much curb.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good.
Oh, well. Didn't touch anything?
Nah. That was mega. New tyres make a huge difference, eh? The track's gripped right up, and yeah.
Oh, well, she's back straight. So.
No, I'm really happy. That's probably my best qualifying so far. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. Stoked to be a part of it.
You deserve it so much.
Thanks.
You do,
Thanks,
mate.
Rob. I'm so
The
fun.
whole time I'm watching it, I'm going to myself, come on, watching on that soft. I'm like, come on, Rossi, keep going, mate, keep going. Mate, it's from 12 months, look where we are now.
Exactly.
Hey?
Exactly.
I'm so proud of you.
Cheers.
So you just need to make sure when you're coming into those turns, you're getting on your brake marker and you're not turning in too early. And using that track, okay?
Yep.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
Another glorious day here in Townsville. We're at the Reed Park Street Circuit. Third stop on the tour for the Toyota GAZOO Racing Australia 86 Series.
Green flag.
We're ready to go racing on Saturday in Townsville. And it's an even start off that front row. Gibbons makes a nice jump to cover Job Stewart. Gets across in front of the young Erebus driver. And it's Clay Richards grabbing gears and grabbing the lead as Gibbons goes for second inside Hughes.
You're up to P8, faster than the guys ahead. Keep pushing, doing fantastic.
And what happened here?
And you can see then the impact onto that left-hand side concrete wall.
And that's going to be a big fix for that car.
Hopefully this safety car doesn't take too long, but you did well there.
Can he hold on for these last few laps? I know we're going to see a little piece of history here this weekend in Townsville. Clay leads the field through turn 1. Madison Dunston head on. And that's bad news for Madison. It's so sad to see her home event in front of her family, in front of her friends, and her car tore up down there at turn 2. Oh no, Rossi Johnston as well.
Was he able to move the car?
You're all right, mate. You get going again. This is the last lap, mate. Last lap.
Last corner, last time, championship leader for the first time is going to win a race here in Townsville. First time someone started lower than the first row to win here in Townsville in the 86s. Gibbons extends the championship lead.
You all right, mate?
After a promising qualifying session, a racing incident drops Rossi down to 23rd place.
Oh man,
Livid, mate.
Who was it?
It was Sweeney, but I asked for a little bit too much curb, I reckon, and I didn't know he was alongside me.
And that's where you got the fault.
Yeah.
While Madison is being checked over by the track medics, her crew have their work cut out for them, getting her car ready for the next race.
I've come around the corner and he's facing the wrong way.
Oh, and he saw you.
Oh, but I was doing the right thing, going around the outside, not shooting down the inside. And
Hurt my elbow, but we'll see at around 10 o'clock, see if I can go back out. The medical wants to check on me again. Struggling to kind of bend it and yeah, all that, but the car is pretty messed up anyway, so mainly focus on the car and then we'll see if I can get out there again.
How does it feel now?
It feels a lot better. I couldn't do this before.
Have you got any tingling numbness in your fingers at all?
No.
Or push against me like that? Like, does that hurt there?
It hurts, but it's like...
Not unbearable.
That's way better than it was earlier, because you couldn't do that earlier.
Yeah, and pull towards you? That's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
it's
just...
actually super pronate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually back to normal.
Thank you. I will. Just got to keep elevated and icing. Hopefully it's going to feel a bit better tomorrow.
Give me some full lock. How's that feel?
Yeah.
It's going to be tight. We might do some, get your arm and just give it some stretches and stuff before you get that.
It's more so it hits this when I go that way.
Yeah.
But if I can try and just keep my arms out a bit.
Yeah. Just be conservative, that's all it is. You don't need to push it hard.
I don't want to hit it again.
It's about finishing without damaging any more of the car.
The big news here, the local girl, Maddie Dunston, able to get back on the grid for this next race. The team doing an amazing job fixing that car back up, and despite having a sore elbow, she is on the grid and ready to take a start in race 2 for the weekend. We're racing. The 2-litre motors lurch to life. We might go 3 wide for a moment. One Zek out of nowhere gets the inside and gets Michael Caruso. He's flying through the field, 14th to 8th for the 17-year-old. Oops, we've got drama here. Schultz is around in front of the field, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 involved in this one. And they were stacking up, nowhere to go for the guys on the inside.
Great job, Maddie. Great job avoiding that.
Lockie Gibbons, under safety car conditions, wins race 2 in Townsville. Despite her bruised elbow, Madison climbed 10 places to finish just outside the top 20 in 23rd spot, while Rossi also made up ground to take 20th.
It's pretty depressing considering how much pace we have and how far sort of buried in the field, but
Yeah.
at least we're in like a better position for the next one. We're up with it.
We're somewhat there.
Yeah.
We're not too far behind where we qualified.
Yeah.
So who knows? Both laps, anything's possible. Hopefully it's a long green run and we'll just try and have a hack, charge through the field. Were you happy with the balance of the car in that last one again?
Yeah, everything was perfect. I think obviously you could sort of tell the track heated up a bit, but I thought the car was just as good as it was in race 1. Obviously I feel like we got a lot of pace to sort of make a few moves through the field there.
Yeah. If you see a gap, go for it. Try and, if we get through lap 1, you can pick them off as we go.
Let's go racing for the final time. Can Gibbons get the hat-trick here in Townsville? Can Clay Richards get his first ever win? Watch for all the pushing and shoving and drama down here at turn 2. Oh, around goes the Hughes car, and he's hard into the fence, and there might be more involved yet. Or do they miss him? They just miss him. Some parts getting flicked up. That was a heavy hit. We've seen plenty of that this weekend. And the safety car has been deployed to pace the field once again. We're racing again in Townsville in the Toyotas. This series with such fabulous support. And they're looking for next generation young stars. And is Clay Richards going to make a star of himself right now as he goes for the lead of the race down at turn 2. Richards back to the lead. That was an awesome move. Got it done on the restart. It sits Richards, Gibbons, Bates. Last couple of corners. Last chance for the championship leader. Does he take the points? Does he take the risk? He's going to settle for the points, and the Shannon's insurance driver. We're looking desperate for that checkered flag. Does it come out this time by for Clay Richards? He's punching the air. He's thumping the steering wheel. He's a race winner in the 86s. It's wonderful.
I'm just as gutted as you. But you didn't leave anything on the table though. That would have been worse.
So that's it.
Finished.
We finished. The car's got no more bruises, and it's good for next round. Good job.
Thanks.
Good job, mate. There you go.
For more videos like this, click here or subscribe to Toyota Australia's YouTube channel here.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.